No Rayman Redemption spam, please. Alright, so I played through Rayman's 30th anniversary, and I want to share my thoughts on it. I was really excited when this was announced, so much so that I had trouble sleeping that day, because I want to get it as early as possible. I'm still at my parents' house because of the whole bunion surgery, but hey, the good news is I'm starting to walk. Anyways, I decided to get this game off of my dad's PS5, and I got all the achievements in roughly 14 hours. Yeah. I haven't recorded footage for this game yet, but I think I should have plenty of Rayman 1 footage to back me up. So the first version I tried out was the Game Boy Advance version, because that was the one I grew up with, and I immediately noticed that the soundtrack was changed. Yes, I know I've seen people hating on it, and I really don't want this video to just be talking about the music. All I can say right now is, I don't think the music is bad. At least I think some of it's okay. Though the Game Boy Color mod Retro on the other hand, yeah, I'm still pretty mixed on it. Anyway, so I gave the PS1 version a go, and this was the only version to have widescreen support, and the load time is much faster, which is nice. I didn't play it on widescreen for too long, because I wasn't sure how the game was going to handle the enemy and object spawns, so I stick to 4x3 on my first playthrough. And for MS-DOS and the spin-offs, I was not expecting these to be here. Like, Rayman's 60 levels used to be long forgotten, and the fact that I can play these on console is really cool. And of course the history section is pretty cool. I love looking at sketches at Rayman 1, so this is a real treat for me. This is neat and all, but I do have some issues that I feel like deserves more attention than the music. And that is that the save slots are weird. I'll try the best I can to explain it, but it feels as if my save file is being stored in a save state, meaning nothing is actually being saved in these slots. So if I were to go to the menu and hit reset, the in-game saves will be wiped out. If you didn't save state up to this point, it is possible to get it back. If you go to the menu and quit without saving, and go back to the game, it should prevent that from losing your file. If not, well then you kinda screwed yourself over. And for the enhancements, or cheats, you can't use them on an existing save. You have to create a new save, though I assume it's for achievement purposes. Even the SNES prototype has this. I mean, like, yeah, it's nice that it's here, but why does it have the save slots? It's a tech demo that you play for 2 minutes. Aw man, I won't get back up if I drop down there. I better pull up the save states for this one. Oh yeah, for the Jaguar version, if you hold left or right on the D-pad, and hold the analog stick in the opposite direction, you crash the whole game. Good game. And there's no Saturn version, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's one of the few Saturn games that struggles on emulator. Just from the top of my head, I only know 3 Sega Saturn emulators that can actually run the game. Still, not having this here does make this collection feels a little bit incomplete. I'm just saying, once you learn that the annoying rings are moved closer, and they fix the physics for jumping off of rings, it's hard to go back to the PS1 version. Now, I know it's making it sound like I didn't enjoy it that much, but that's not true. As far as actually playing the games, yeah, they're fine. They play just like they did back in the day. I mean, I did notice that some of the ports have audio delay, but none of them seem to have any input lag, so it's got that going for it. I think Rayman's 30th anniversary is okay, but there's definitely some bugs that needs to be fixed, or at least add an option to toggle between using the D-pad and analog stick, just so it will prevent the Jaguar version from having a self-destruct command. And look, the whole music thing, I get it. I would like to have the original music too, if it's possible. If not, it's not a big deal for me. I can always just play the original. I don't really mind playing on real hardware. I'm just glad we have another Rayman game on current gen consoles that isn't just Rayman Legends. And also, it's not the first time Rayman 1 has been re-released with different music. Like, have you heard the tracks for Rayman Ultimate? Now, just because I already own these games, that doesn't mean I'm not ever gonna touch 30th anniversary. For me, when it comes to game compilations, I'm more interested in the games that don't get re-released as often. I actually do like playing Designer and 60 levels, and it's great that they're more widely accessible now. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. Hopefully I won't have to make a laptop quality video again. So I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you around.